Barcelona, a place I've wished to visit for as long as I can remember. A place of warmth, culture, fashion, and dreams. You dream of some trips your entire life, and still, you'd never imagine how good they could get. Well, hello there. It is my 30th birthday and we're in Barcelona. We just made it to the parking lot to go to Park Guell. I'll spare you the details of the stress and anxiety I felt driving up the hill, but we made it. Our start time is 12 o'clock, so we're gonna see how beautiful everything is and explore. Let's go!
It's a lot of stairs, which I did not know. I do think that's very important to note. But I'm having a good time. I'm seeing everything that I want to see, which I like. I just need to get my condition up because it's not for the weak. If there's any advice that I would be able to give you if you come here, it would be to enter all the way on the top, because then you just have to walk down. What we did now is we started somewhere in the middle and then we walked all the way to the top, walked around, came back to the center, walked a little bit back to the top, and then now we're walking all the way down. So I feel like if you want to see everything, it makes the most sense to just do from the top. So now we're walking to the spot where they actually, whenever I say bay, by the way, because this is something that is very important and is definitely going to continue happening on this trip and in this vlog, they is the Cheetah Girls, okay? Wherever they did the strut, walking down the stairs, that's where we're going to go to now. I'm not sure if I dare to actually film it because of how crowded it is. I guess we're just going to see if that's something that I'm going to do or not. I would love to. I already filmed a couple of shots for the little video clip thingy that I'm busy filming, but I know. I guess we'll just see what ends up happening. Also, I love being in a different country because it just awakens the vlogger spirit in me and the very, like, I don't even care that people are watching me vlog. And I love that. We just made it to the famous stairs. You see how crowded it is? How am I going to film the video? I don't know if I don't think I'm doing it. But very, very interesting because right here, so they come down these stairs from that side to this side, and then there's a shot where they sit at they're actually sitting on top. And I thought that the stairs and the sitting down was connected, but it's not connected at all. And right in front you also have an entrance, which is really interesting, but I definitely would not recommend this whatsoever, because then you have to go all the way to the top. You gotta walk it.
Next stop, Sagrada Familia. We made it to the Sagrada Familia. There is so much construction happening. Look at this. All you see is construction.
Since 18, you know, when they said 19, they do.
Ooh, yeah, but this is 18. So that was the Sagrada Familia. Interesting to see, but it's like a one-time thing, I feel like. You just, you come to see, you experienced it, and then you're done and you move on to the next thing. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. However, I am very hungry, so I want to get something to eat first, and then we'll do the next touristy thing. After a a long walk. We made it to Casa Mia. This is another one of Gaudi's designs. It's on a very busy street too. There's a lot happening. Oh, look at that building. That one looks nice. Botras. Very modern. Modern and new. Ooh. Now I feel like we need to come here to shop. I see Ramoa. What else do I see? There's a Fendi here. Hermes. We have to walk straight. Oh, this is the expensive street. I just realized it. Because I'm seeing Prada. I'm seeing Boss. Celine. Lots of expensive things happening over here. But how gorgeous is this? Looking at this gives me LA. You have like the hills, you know, like in LA how you have the hills. But you've seen it in like movies and stuff, right? It's giving LA. Some streets give New York, some streets give LA.
And all streets give Barcelona.
And all streets give Barcelona. The pollen in the air is terrible. I'm constantly sneezing. You see nice things?
No, just look at the brand name.
It's a Fendi stuff, no?
Yeah,
Look,
it's
we're
Fendi.
at Hermes now. Oh, look at that little horsey thing. Anyway, so now we're gonna walk to Casa Batllo and see that from the outside because we're not going in. We just made it to Casa Batllo. This is what it looks like from the outside. They had tickets for 36 euros, I think it was, or 32. And it just didn't make sense for us to go, but it's gorgeous from the outside. Beautiful. And the house right next to Casa Batllo, I'm not sure what this one is called. Casa Ama something. I can't really read that. But this is just as beautiful. I love all the little details and the colors are so gorgeous. To Blanes. Most of the roads when you go up the hill look like this. And oh my goodness. Okay, wait. I feel like I'm feeling a little fainty. I'm not even going to lie. This is not my favorite thing at all. It does look pretty. Maybe I should focus on how pretty everything looks. Oh. Okay. Do you prefer going down or up? I think I prefer down.
Yeah,
oh, look so pretty.
Depends on the down though.
Oh yeah, because remember that down from yesterday? That was niet leuk. Oh, look at those houses over there. So this is clearly where the rich people live.
Nice car.
Yeah, it's definitely where the rich people live.
It's a nice shop.
Yeah, gorgeous. What's this place called again that we're going to?
Cami de Ronda.
De Ronda. I'm really excited to see this. This is pretty. Oh wow. Isn't the original also barbecue?
Okay, I know.
Oh, I thought it was barbecue. I had some fritos. They don't sell this in the Netherlands, so I wanted to taste it, see if it tastes the exact same as the one that we eat all the time in Aruba. And I feel like it tastes the exact same. I don't feel like there's any difference, which I love. The only thing that's missing is Cheetos. But like the good crunchy one. Because they have Cheetos, I see it yesterday, but it wasn't the one that I'm used to, like the American one.
There was any crunchy one.
No, it was just, but it was...
Straight sticks.
Yeah, but thin. It wasn't like the thick. You know what I mean? But anyways, we made it to Cami de Ronda. We're gonna just walk around and see what we can find. We still need to figure out parking over there. I've honestly been loving having the car because I feel like we get to see a lot more than we would see if we were with public transport. So I'm really excited to just explore today and drive around. We didn't really plan. Wait 1 second, I need my lip gloss. Yesterday I actually forgot my lip gloss at home and my lips were dry the entire day. So we're gonna drive around today
without any plans. We did already decide that we're gonna go to the different towns, but we didn't buy tickets or anything. Like I literally just bought tickets for the Jardi. One second, let me look it up. Jardi Marimurtra Botanical Garden, and this is one of the places that I actually saw on TikTok that I'm really excited to go to. I really had like the content vision in my head. You know, when it comes to pictures, I'm a little, you know, I'm already thinking about things before I even start. But it looked really, really nice on TikTok. So I can't wait to see it in person as well and just experience it and explore. But I just bought my tickets like 5 minutes ago, and then you instantly get the tickets online. I must say, what I find really confusing is the amount of websites that you can actually get tickets on. Not just for the Jardi that we're gonna go to in a little bit. I say Jardi as if that's how they say it. Jardi? It's probably how they say it, yeah. But for every little thing that you need tickets for, I feel like there's a lot of websites. So I just did a whole bunch of looking and just bought one and hope for the best. Did it go? Okay, so it didn't go to pay for the ticket, so now I don't know what we're gonna do.
No screen, no nothing.
Oh, that's another thing. I feel like I wish we looked into the whole parking situation a bit more for other places as well. I only looked for
Park across Europe.
Oh, for Easy Park? Okay, well then just
Let's see if that
works, yeah. But only for Barcelona in the city, I looked into parking and we figured out parking. But this, for example, was not really on our list. I mean, we knew we were going to do it at some point or something along the lines of what we were going to do today, but we didn't really plan it out because we wanted to go with the flow for 2 days. The days in Barcelona city, I really wanted to plan out so that we don't miss anything, but I also wanted 2 days to just vacation, relax, not rush too much. For example, it's now 1:46, so, you know, we just want to chill. I almost want to ask him. Anyways, girl. The second I see tourists, I'm like, let's just ask them, like, what are you doing? What are you using? So parking does not work. So now we're gonna walk up the hill to the Cami de Ronda. At least I think this is where it is. That's where Google Maps sent us. I need to remember to take an outfit video because this place is gorgeous. Ooh, I did not see himself.
No, okay.
Yeah. Oh, no. Cami de Ronda is that side. So there where we were looking, that's Cami de Ronda. And the botanic garden is on that side.
Okay.
Ruta de les Ermites.
Let's go down there.
Okay. I mean, if we're almost here already, maybe we could just see it, or is it nothing, you think?
Ik heb geen idee, but I know what we come to see.
That's true. But also, the same botanic garden that we were going to go to is that side.
So we're going to have to go there anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go.
Okay. Oh, look at this view, so pretty. I didn't even see it. Look at this view. Gorgeous. Okay, we made it. Wait, I'm not gonna show you the view until I get closer so that you can see how beautiful this looks. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. I cannot even imagine living in one of those houses and this being your view every single day. Wow. Oh, it's like a beach. Like people are there and they swim. Oh, how nice. Beautiful. Oh, gorgeous, baby. Honey, mwah. Beautiful, mwah. That is absolutely beautiful. I wonder how cold the water is because the breeze today is not warm. It was very warm yesterday. Today is Not chilly either. Oh, this is a beautiful spot. Yeah, it's not chilly, but it's not warm. So I wonder how cold the water is. When you're done taking pictures, I'm gonna stand there and take some videos because that looks so nice. We just made it inside and look at how big this place is. If I'm being completely honest, I thought that we were going to get here and this is all we were going to see. I did not know that it was going to be this big. Now I'm even more excited, but this is going to be a lot of walking once again. There's so many different trees and flowers and just so much to see. How beautiful. I know I keep saying beautiful, it's just so nice.
Good to know.
We just made it to the water. Your photo? Where? Okay, I will. How beautiful is this? You see that line there? There's a line. But we got the pictures. It looks really nice, really cool. Oh, maybe we should come out of their
Yeah,
pictures.
that's
Oh, that's so nice. They just got married. All
Happy
their
with your thing?
pictures. Yes, I'm happy. We did this whole stand in line thing twice because there's a line for you to take pictures and then it takes, or your max a minute. Some people obviously take a little bit longer, but there was a woman behind us and was telling every single person that you only get 1 minute, you only get 1 minute. She was very annoyed. So we quickly took pictures and then saw that the line wasn't that long and then went to stand in line again. And now we have all of our pictures, all of our videos. It's an amazing view. I would definitely come here and do this if you can. I don't think you get to fully experience it in like a calm way because you're so, like you feel a little rushed, right? Because everyone's behind you, just like waiting to get their picture taken. And I feel like it kind of takes away of the moment. Do you also agree with that, or is it just me?
what?
Like everyone standing behind you in line kind of ruins your chance to really take it all in. Everything's about, okay, quick, let me get a picture, quick, let me get a picture, a video.
No.
But I
Yeah.
also understand why there's a line, because if there wasn't a line and everyone was just able to stand there, you would not get the picture you want to get. So I get why. It's like a, double-edged sword. But it's a gorgeous place. I would definitely recommend. It's absolutely beautiful. I would honestly say though that I think we were a little too adventurous with trying to plan to go to 3 different towns because we're here now. It's what time is it? It's 4:12. We still have to walk back to Cami de Ronda. We also want to go down and see if there's anything else that we haven't seen yet. Take a couple more pictures. So I don't know, I think we've been a little too adventurous. So we're gonna go to Lloret de Mar after this and look for something to eat. They should have something, a little restaurant or something where we could eat something. We haven't had tapas yet, and I don't think we're gonna try paella because they usually make them with seafood, and seafood is just not really our thing. So, yeah, it's not our thing. We don't eat it. Okay, well, I also don't enjoy the taste, but we also don't eat seafood. Well, you eat fish.
Seafood and fish are not the same thing.
No? Komt toch uit de zee? Is toch precies hetzelfde? Seafood, food at the sea. Anyways, girl, let's go to Lloret de Mar. Is it Lloret or Lloret? It starts with an L, but it's a double L, which is usually more like the Y sound. Lloret. Well, we found it. It looks gorgeous. And look what I just found too. Todo pasa por algo. Very important to remember. Now let's walk down these stairs. Wish me luck, because we're gonna have to walk these back up when it's time. The view is absolutely stunning though. Oh wow. This is so pretty. Oh, we were just up there.
She's nice listening.
Beautiful. I've never seen something like this before, but you're supposed to put your phone here. I guess they make like a little tripod for you, and then you can have this as your view. Isn't that amazing? You're gonna try it? Oh, that is so like... Oh, that is niet handig. How do they make this like this? Maybe like this. Oh, nice! Should you put on a timer? Oh, sorry, this is Samsung. They have these fancy things. Try. It is another beautiful morning here in Barcelona. We're driving to Barcelona city today so that we can explore Montjuïc and go to the museum. I'm really excited to go to the museum because I feel like there's going to be a lot of history that we haven't really gotten a lot of information on yet. We did everything without like a guide or even like an audio tour, so we don't really know a lot yet about the history of Barcelona, and I do want to get a bit of history, so I hope that we will be able to get that there. And Montjuïc is apparently a really beautiful place and one of the top things that we have to see, so we're going to do that. And then later today we're also planning on eating at a Jamaican restaurant that I saw on TikTok, so hopefully that'll be great. The idea is to see some other hotspots that you have to visit when you're in Barcelona. The thing just is that just like yesterday, we were very like my husband said, delusional. I called it adventurous, because what ended up happening yesterday, when we walked to the car, we were so exhausted from walking just that little piece of Cami de Ronda that we decided to go back to the hotel, and then we were going to freshen up, relax, and go get dinner at one of the other towns. However, you know how like when you're traveling and you feel exhausted, like you can't move, but you know that you should go do something because you spent all that money? That's kind of the feeling we had yesterday, so we just ended up walking around Pineda de Mar, and we ended up finding a restaurant to eat at, which was really nice. I enjoyed the food a lot. I just had a Caesar salad. I wanted something more like regular. I had a lot of oily food in the last couple of days, so I just wanted something a little less oily, you know? But we had a good time last night. We just didn't get to go to Lloret de Mar and to Tossa de Mar. Hopefully we'll be able to do that still tomorrow. It is on our plan, so hopefully we will see that. But for today, long list of things that we want to see. Hopefully we will get to see them. And we're just gonna let the day, you know, take its course and for everything to just fall into place on what is meant to be. We made it to the National Art Museum. How beautiful is this? And then you have a little fountain. Oh, look at that fountain, it looks so beautiful. Gorgeous. We made it inside and we downloaded the app, and it seems like you can scan every single picture or video and it's going to give you more information. So let's start doing that, start exploring. We are here trying to figure out the app and trying to get it to work, and it's not working. So I'm just walking around. I mean, they have English subtitles, or they have English text everywhere. So of course you can understand everything, but I prefer a little audio tour and then walk around and look while I find out more information, you know? But it does look very beautiful. So not everything is in English. This one, for example, only has Spanish and Catalan. So this is more of a just come look at the pretty things type of walk. We just walked out of the Gothic section and then we walked into this. Look at how beautiful it is on the inside. Look at that. It's crazy. Oh, over there is really nice too. To think that people built this with their hands. Was this like a hall for something? Because look, over there, I think everyone could like sit down. Oh, I have a really big orgel. You see that in the back? Okay, now I'm going to assume that stuff, I don't know, something would happen here in the middle and then people would come and view it. I think it was a church. I don't know.
Services was held.
Huh. So now we're walking around in the section where they have a bunch of coins from back in the day, and I really wonder if they have an English like audio tour that we maybe missed, because that would have made a really big difference. We would have understood a lot more, because not every single section has an explanation in English, but also would have made the experience just a little bit better. We're about to go to the rooftop. It's very, very cold. It's very cold. Wow. It's really pretty. Olympic ring. Where's the Olympic ring? What is Olympic ring? Is it maybe that thingy there? I don't have a picture of it. Let's see. This spot offers panoramic views of the Montjuïc Hill. This large green zone was the place chosen to host the main sports facilities such as the Olympic Stadium or the Palau Sant Jordi, and also others such as communications antenna built by Santiago Calatrava. Take a glance at the Palau Nacional. Oh wow, this is pretty. Look how pink, so pretty. Pretty. It's one of my favorite focal stems at the moment. Also look at that. Oh look, the Sagrada Familia. Say it, baby.
Sagrada Familia?
No, you have to say Sagrada Familia. Girl, you got an A in Spanish, but you flunked and roll your R. Smile. Yeah, so then they ran down here, and then there was a like a stump built there, and then they were dancing with it.
Statue.
A statue, yeah. Well, that was a very nice experience. I would say though, if you're not into any type of art, I think you wouldn't really enjoy the museum. I'm not really artsy, am I? Not all the way. I do enjoy a museum here and there. I'm not gonna say I didn't enjoy it. I just feel like I would have loved to get more information in an easier and accessible way for myself. I personally love a little audio tour. I don't know if they have any, but I wouldn't do this one again. There's museums that I would definitely do again. This one is not on my list, but it was really nice to see. One thing though, I don't know how it works here, but sadly the water stopped. There's usually water over there coming down. And then it looks really nice like when we just arrived, and there's no more water, which is so sad because I wanted to take a picture and a video. Also, this is where the Cheetah Girls were dancing. We're about to go get some dinner or a very early late lunch. It's 3:30 right now. We have a bridal fashion week. We saw it when we were driving. Oh, bless you. Bless you again. Pollen again, huh? We saw that they had a fashion week when we were driving to the museum, and I think this is where we have to be. Also, parking is about $3.90 an hour in most places, at least the ones that I've seen, which I don't think is that bad. It could be a lot worse. And we're parking right next to wherever, you know, we have to be so that we don't waste too much time walking. I think that's a very good alternative if you want to rent a car and come to Barcelona. We're gonna go get some Jamaican food, and it's about 10 minutes from here. So let's eat. We made it on La Rambla, and I also saw that they have a vapiano. My dad was asking if they have one here. This is what the street looks like. A lot happening. Very, very crowded, but beautiful houses on the side too. A lot of construction, but nice. Really, really nice. We ended up coming to this place called Ciao Cucina Italiana. I was really feeling for Italian food. I really wanted a lasagna, like a pasta. That's what I was feeling for. But that's only because we were going to go to this Jamaican restaurant that's actually closed today. So we're contemplating coming back tomorrow, even though that was not our initial plan. But we might just come back tomorrow and then do another day of Barcelona. Not really sure what the plan is, but for now, food, because I am hungry. We kind of pointed out or made like a little route for what we're going to walk after our dinner. As you can see, very important Cheetah Girls spot, Palau Dalmases. This is where they started singing Strut. Oh, let me making a screenshot. So we kind of mapped it out. Can you show my friends? How much would it be in total? 59 minutes? Oh, that's not bad. And that all the way back to Parc? Like the parking, I mean? Wow, not bad at all. Dinner is served. I have a lasagna, we have some batata bravas and a paella with vegetables and chicken. We just asked for them to add on the chicken. And it looks good. I hope it tastes just as good. Let's eat.
Obrigado. Obrigado.
Oh my days, nee, alsjeblieft. One thing about us, we don't like pigeons at all. But we're now at Plaza de Catalunya. Nice little fountain situation. Oh, right over there, that big building right, oh, alay, is that big building right there is, I think, the biggest Zara. So I'm gonna go and just, you know, do a little sniffle, walk around. I'm not buying anything. But this is the vibes. The sun is out. It's nice and warm. Breeze kind of chilly. This is the Zara. Let's see what they got. Well, we're not actually seeing what they got. We're just walking in real quick. We made it to the Arc de Triumf. Look at the birds. Are they just like roaming free? Do you think? I think so too. Nice. We're in the park now. We're now walking to the famous Strut location, cafe, situation, restaurant. I don't even know what to call it. Oh, these doors are really nice. This is it? Free entry to the patio. This is it. Wow. Oh my gosh, this is it. So nice. Should I ask him if we could take a picture? I think we can. It says free entry to the patio. I'm a little in shock, y'all. This is so insane. I feel like I should have like a full body picture. Wow, we made it. I feel like crying a little bit. Just a little.
Look at this one.
Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, why do I, wait. this is so nice. I think I should stop vlogging. Oh yeah, really pretty. Okay, let me give you just a little tour because I can't show you my face. I'm actually crying. So that you can also kind of experience it and see what it's like. You might not even care, you know, you might not be a fan. But if you are a fan, this is especially for you. How crazy. It looked so much bigger in the movie, but it's really not that big. But it did look so much bigger. And it's so nice. We just made it to Tossa de Mar. We're at Vila Vella. Look at this. I have never seen a boat come this close to the shore before. Yeah, this close and on the shore. Wow. Okay, look, and then everyone's just coming off. Oh, maybe next time we should do a boat tour. The water's a little rough though. I feel like I would get so seasick. Anyways, girl, this is the view of Tossa de Mar. Absolutely beautiful. I love my dress. I have on the same dress I wore in Venice. Ta-da! We just got some really sick pictures. Wow. So nice. Oh, they have a museum. Oh, it's a church.
Yeah.
Ah. I put on my sweater because it is cold. Very, very, very cold. But we got some really cool pictures, and we also saw a little bit of the old town, which was really nice to see. I think it's a lot bigger than we have, or than what we have seen. The only problem is we don't got the time, so we're gonna go get some paella now. We had a little bit of paella yesterday when we were at that Chow restaurant, remember? But we want some more because it was really good. So let's go to Lloret de Mar and look for a restaurant so we can have our paella. And then it's almost time to go home. Oh my gosh, is that a little kid? You see that? Wow.
Ah, see.
We made it to Lloret de Mar. It's very touristy over here. So we're gonna definitely find a little paella for us to eat. We're now walking in one of the streets and they have African hair shops that you can go and braid your hair. Ooh, El Gaucho. Just based on the name, I feel very convinced. Ooh, remember when I had the cannolis? Where did I have those?
In an Italian place in Eindhoven.
Oh, in Eindhoven. Yeah, that's so good.
Hola.
Do you have paella? No. So we made it to one of the churches. Look at how beautiful. Oh, really pretty though. So, decide.
After die zijn?
Yep.
Als het aan mij ligt, dan gaan we gewoon naar El Gaucho. Maar we kunnen eerst sowieso langs de andere winkels gaan als je dat wil.
Well, I'm kind of hungry now.
And let's go El Gaucho.
Okay, we decided not to get paella because it feels like there's a potential of being bamboozled. We got our paella. It looks very like a lot of food. I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish it. Oh yeah, it's a little shallow, yeah.
Looks good though. I really hope it tastes good. Want some salad? See if it's any good. Is it hot? You want to know something? No, this tastes better than the one from yesterday. We were so scared that we would mess this up and have it not taste as good as the one from yesterday, but this is just so much better.
Not we would have messed up, they would have messed up.
Yeah, okay, they would have, but we would have made the wrong choice. Or we made a good choice because this is really delicious. Totally worth it. Barcelona, you don't owe me anything. I came here chasing a dream I'd carried forever. And if this trip taught me anything, it's that some dreams are worth the wait. As you know, this isn't the end of the story, just the start of a new one. That's so 30. See you next time.
Sí. Yeah. Continue from there, come up again. Do it again, just from there.